We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Yankees, center fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Martin able to take it in for the first out. So striding in, Starlin Castro. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. 2 down. So here's Joe Mauer. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And that misses, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gardner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he pops him up back behind second base. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Belanger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Cody Belanger. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Cody
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out. So striding forward now, Kike Hernandez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Franklin Gutierrez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Chase Headley. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, CC Sabathia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Seager charging in on it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. High pop up. Belanger is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Austin Barnes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Austin Barnes.
Now the first pitch from CC. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Hard ground ball to third. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping up now, Leonis Martin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The tag, and he is out. Coming to the plate now, Kenta Maeda. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 18.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yohan Moncada. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starlin
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hernandez ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So stepping in, Joe Mauer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One run, two hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Judge is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Moncada is there for it, and that's the third out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And the throw in gets away from him. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounce towards the mound, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cespedes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
First baseman.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sabathia into his motion. First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Martin able to take it in for the first out. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Headley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Pulled toward right center field. Martin on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Now the first pitch from CC. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Sabathia gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, CC Sabathia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curtis Granderson is into the on deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for CC Sabathia. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting number 11.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next. This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Jason Shreve enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Jason Shreve.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leonis Martin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off, and it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Castro has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Kenta Maeda. He hit a sac fly earlier. Chris Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Taylor.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number
Digging
10,
in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Manny Machado now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Adam Warren will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher coming
Dodgers,
on now, and we'll get a look at
number
the hard-throwing
17,
right-hander Brandon Morrow. So here's Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier in the game,
Leading
1
off for
for
the
2
Yankees.
to this point.
First baseman number 21, Joe Mauer.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. 1 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Left field and deep. Hernandez ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next
So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Moncada gloves it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Nate Jones trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Nate Jones.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baseman Cody
Ready to deliver. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Now here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. Mauer is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. Kike Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2. Cole Calhoun We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Calhoun.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in once again, Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Howie Kendrick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Belanger will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Tyler Clippard, a defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing left field, number 56.
Ready once again, Austin Barnes. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher Austin Barnes.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping in, Nate Jones, and he's getting his first plate appearance here. Joey Gallo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Joey Gallo. Now pitching for the Yankees.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Lays off 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yohan Moncada tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a... Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kenley Jansen.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Starlin Castro.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, Joe Mauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Just a tick behind for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. And what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to
throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Here now is our final line score tonight.